Hey, so I just wanted to go on a rant about what I heard on the new Star Wars trilogy that's gonna come out probably in 10 years. I don't know. But I heard about it and then I tried to find the quote myself. I was ready to go on a rant of because I've been told that the new director was like, "Oh, Rey Skywalker, Rey Palpatine is the heart of Star Wars," and was gonna go. I, that doesn't work like that. Uh, George Lucas never declared who the heart of Star Wars was, cause what Star Wars always been, it's a collection of characters that made the movie. He didn't declare, oh, Luke is the heart. Didn't declare, I don't think so at least. Didn't declare Han Solo. Didn't declare Leia. But if you would ask people, fans of Star Wars and even casual fans, or just people that saw the movie once, would say, who was your favorite character? Who for you the heart of Star Wars is? Some people would say Leia. Some people would say Luke, Han. For me personally, it's Qui-Gon Jinn. I love that character so much, man. I'm so sad we only had him for one movie. But by extension, my other favorite character is Obi-Wan. Sorry. I saw the movies, I saw all of them, and I can say for me, the heart of Star Wars, even if he was only in, well, he was in 6 out of 9 movies, is Obi-Wan. But that's my second one. The very first one is Qui-Gon Jinn. But you're gonna ask some people, you gotta ask them about Star Wars. The first thing that's gonna pop in their head, it's that helmet, the Darth Vader helmet, and probably maybe for them, he is the heart of the series. He's the icon of that series. But that's the thing that all the characters are so iconic. I feel like you cannot declare any single one of them the heart of Star Wars. You can tell your favorite character, and that's it. Like, none of it, because Star Wars isn't Star Wars without Leia. Star Wars isn't without Star Wars without Han Solo. I mean, those movies, the movies that came out with them. You can make other movies without them, and new characters are going to be the heart of that movie, like J.J. Abrams tried to do. The thing is, Rey is a poorly written character. Kylo Ren is a poorly written character. Finn, also Poe, and the reason why is they had no plans for them. That's the reason that everybody, not just Rey. I've said her first, but not just Rey. All of them poorly written characters, because every filmmaker that came in for episode X, whatever, put their own take on those characters, without considering what happened before. And then it was all damage control, damage control, damage control. Honestly, I know people hate that movie, The Last Jedi. I don't like it, but I do not hate it. I love some of the themes, actually most of the themes in that Star Wars movie. I don't like the execution of them. That's what I don't like. Like, Luke throws the lightsaber over his shoulder. Okay. What? Okay, that I laughed, but when you start thinking about it, is it really something that Luke will do, would do, maybe, maybe, but then he changes out of his white clothes into those raggedy, dark, seem like leather clothes. I'm like, why? What's the point of this? Like, could it? It was bitter. Like, it was a bitter character the whole movie, but you didn't need to do that. It's like it's what? It's a visual message to me that now he's bitter. No, that's stupid. That was freaking stupid. There's a lot of things in The Last Jedi to be liked. I like the the themes. I don't like the executions. I don't like the execution of those themes. Like when we see the code breaker, Benicio del Toro's character, you blow them today, you they're gonna blow you up tomorrow, and that's it. It's a good thing because at the bottom of like when you're on just a soldier, you're fighting for your side. You're not into the political or all that. What you see, it's everything that's on the surface. Yeah, you're like, yeah, I don't mind. Yo, the empires, they create jobs. It's fine. No worries. And they're gonna tell, and the empire, of course, there's propaganda. They're gonna tell you you should go fight there because they're against liberty. And you're gonna go there as a stormtrooper. You're gonna be proud of what you're doing. It was one of, for me, like it's one of those things, the kind of themes that I like. So the Last Jedi for me, I didn't really like it, but I don't hate it. Also, like it's fine. It's a fine movie, just because some things I don't like the execution of. And then the Rise of Skywalker, which was just a stupid movie altogether. It was, and the whole reason why it's they had no plan, no plans at all, and because of no plans at all, it makes for a poor story, a bad story, and poorly written character. They all had potential. Poe, Finn, Rey, Kylo, every single one of them had potential. But because they didn't put up a plan for them, oh, that's what's going to happen in episode 7, then 8, then 9. And I think episode 7 came out in 2015. You should know in when you're developing the story in maybe 2013, 2014, you should know where those characters are gonna end up. They didn't know. So, for me, the Rey movies are just bad business. That's all it is. For me, honestly, because that movie has the potential to be really, really good. But it's a character that had mixed reception at best. And I don't know what the director did. If she did anything else, I don't know. But I like that she's, well, I like it and I don't like it. For her, like me, the heart of Star Wars, my favorite character is Qui-Gon. And for her, if it's Rey, cool, awesome. Just do it. Try to make the best movie you can, and that's it. But it's a risky bet for me. And also other things that she said, that's kind of alienating. And me, I think it's a not a poor choice of words, but there's some things that maybe you shouldn't say, and let the public, your consumers, realize by themselves. Oh, we're gonna put a little bit it's gonna be more feminism in that movie, in those movies. And I'm like, Why you gotta say that? What's the point? Two of maybe my top five action characters of all time are Sarah Connor and, of course, Ellen Ripley. Ridley Scott, James Cameron didn't say, "Oh, it's all about female, all that." They didn't say that. They just created awesome character that happened to be female. That's all. That's all. You don't need to say that kind of stuff. Nothing. Because then you're gonna hear about stuff and maybe you don't want to hear, and you're just making your bet with that Star Wars movie even more riskier. Listen, I watch everything Star Wars, even if it sucks. I watch it because it's Star Wars. But not everybody's like me. Not everybody's like you or anything. They're gonna hear some stuff and either they're not gonna watch it, which I respect a little bit more than people that watch it and just they're ready with the notepad to hate it and they're gonna put everything on their notepad that they don't like. But if it's fair criticism, that's fine. That's real fine. No problem with that. But when you say stuff like that, you're gonna bring people in that just gonna with their notepads, they're gonna every nitpicky thing. And of course, when you don't like something, again, there's fair criticism to have about a bad movie. And when you don't like a movie, you tend to be a little bit more nitpicky. But for them, they already know they won't like it, and they're ready for it with their notepads. They're gonna write everything. Oh, fire in space. Who fucking cares? Yo, have you heard the TIE fighter? What sound they make? They shouldn't make that sound. But me, I deal with it because that's how Star Wars was created. Oh, in that universe, that's how it is. I appreciate. I'm gonna say Firefly. I think it was Firefly, and Serenity. I appreciated that show because and that movie because as soon as they are in space, you hear shit. There's nothing to be heard. Like nobody can hear you in space. I like it, but you're watching a Star Wars movie. You know, George Lucas didn't know his physics. Like saying, "Oh, you gotta hold the lightsaber with two hands because it's a lot of energy, so it's heavy." No, that's a that. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so saying stuff like that, I really think she shouldn't say it just because it makes the bet with that that movie the even more riskier. Like I said, or even if you want to talk about it, Josh Whedon, of course, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, her name was in the title. Of course, it's she's the heart, but again, when you watch Buffy, it's a collection of characters, and you can tell who's your favorite character is. It might be Willow, might be Xander, whatever. We don't. That's it. But Josh Whedon, uh, James Cameron, Ridley Scott, they didn't need to come out and said female whatever. They just created awesome characters. Sorry, they just created awesome characters, and that's what Sharmeen, I think that's her name. What her name is. She should. She just make Rey an awesome character. Now that everything has ended, like there's no more Palpatine, there's no more Skywalker. Well, she still is. There's only the Jedi, the Republic, and everything. She's trying to rebuild it. She has the potential to create an awesome character because right now she's not. I don't think she is. And it's not the actress's fault. It's not because she's female or anything. It's because they created this new trilogy, the sequel trilogy, without a freaking plan. That's all. But if for her to motivate her to make a good movie, it's about her favorite character, Rey, cool. Just don't mess it up. It's a risky bet. It is. Don't alienate it. I don't know how to say that word. Don't like by saying stuff. Don't tell by saying those things you telling some people, and eventually, and the thing is, you like, well, I don't want those people in the movie, in the seats anyway. Yes, you want them because once they're in, they've paid, they paid money to sit in that theater. So even if they hate it for all the wrong reason, you still want their asses in the theater because you want their money. And of course, I'm saying that if it's an awesome movie, I want awesome movie to make money. And if it's an awesome movie, I want it to make money. And I want to make that money from everywhere, anywhere, from any people. Even from people that would hate it anyway because, oh, it's a female character. I want Star Wars to take them money. Even if they're gonna hate on it, I don't care. Star Wars got their money. They they're gonna make that movie's gonna make $1 billion, and because that money came from everywhere, not just from people that are generally want to see a good movie, but also from the haters that want to go in just to hate on it, and that's cool. I don't give a shit. I just want Star Wars, Lucasfilm to take their money because awesome movies that make money, we tend to have sequels with that movie. We're gonna have a part 2 and a part 3. And that's what we want. We want awesome movies to have sequels because we want to spend more time with those characters made by good filmmakers, good creators, good writers. So who cares if you don't say you don't want them to come in because you do want them, even if they're gonna hate on it because you want their money. Anyway, that's all I have to say. That's my little rant. Anyway, what do you guys think? All right, see you later.